If you are considering making a move to Kelowna, BC in 2023, then hold up just for a second and consider these 10 reasons why it might not be the best move for you. Now, there's no denying living in Kelowna, you are surrounded by natural beauty, picturesque mountain views, orchards as far as the eye can see, and a temperate climate that is practically unbeatable. It's no wonder why Kelowna, BC is often touted as one of the best places to live in Canada. But is it really? It's all cracked up to be. Hello, my name is Brandon. I'm a Kelowna area realtor and local community expert with eXp Realty. And I'll be the first to tell you that Kelowna is not for everyone. Whether it's the cold winters, hot summers, the forest fires, the cloudy overcast skies in the winter, or any reason people decide not to move here, it will never be for everyone. So here are 10 reasons for you to consider before making your next move to Kelowna. Number 1, the cost of living is high. Compared to the rest of Canada, Kelowna is an expensive place to call home. The median household income is just over $100,000, but the average price of a detached home is over $1 million. And the rent isn't cheap either. A one-bedroom apartment will set you back about $1,700 per month on average. Number 2, you'll need a car. Despite being a relatively small city, Kelowna is spread out and not particularly pedestrian or bicycle friendly. In the summer, you have the heat to worry about, and in the winter, you have the snow and icy roads, sidewalks to worry about. So if you don't have a car, you'll be relying on public transit, which can be infrequent and unreliable on the best of days. Number 3, the winters can be long and harsh. Kelowna may have a temperate climate overall, but that doesn't mean the winters are mild. In fact, they can be quite cold and snowy, with temperatures dipping below freezing for extended periods of time. If you're not a fan of winter sports or cold weather in general, Kelowna might not be the right fit for you. Number 4, there's not much nightlife. If you're looking for a vibrant nightlife scene, Kelowna is probably not going to be your cup of tea. Don't get me wrong, there are some bars and clubs downtown, but it's nothing when compared to Vancouver or Toronto or Calgary. Number 5, the job market is limited. While Kelowna does have a growing economy thanks to its booming tech sector, the job market is still quite limited compared to larger cities like Toronto, Vancouver, and even Calgary. As such, competition for jobs can be fierce, and it can be challenging to find work if you don't have experience in a specific field already. If the first 5 reasons haven't scared you off and the next 5 aren't complete deal breakers for you, and moving to Kelowna might still be a possibility, in that case, you can request a copy of my free 40-page in-depth Kelowna relocation guide. Comment below with the word guide in the comment section of this video, and I would be happy to share it with you. Number 6, it can be challenging to find housing. Another downside of Kelowna's popularity is that the housing market is incredibly tight. Vacancy rates are below 1%, so it can be difficult and expensive to find somewhere to live, especially if you're not already living in the city. If you relocate here between May and September, you will have even more of a challenging time as most of our short-term rental options will be booked up, making the supply even lesser for you. I hope that you are getting a ton of value from this video, and if you are, consider smashing that like button and be sure to post in the comments what your biggest takeaway is. I'd love to hear from you. Number 7, there are no professional sports teams. One of the great things about living in a big city is watching professional sports teams play, but unfortunately Kelowna doesn't have any. If you enjoy this, you'll have to spend a night or two in Vancouver to catch a Canucks game or hop on the airplane and fly to Calgary for a Flames game. Number 8, you might get homesick. Moving to Kelowna can be quite isolating. If you're originally from another province or even another country, there's no guarantee that you'll find people here who come from the same background as you. So if you're looking for familiarity, Kelowna might not be the right choice. Number 9, you'll need deep pockets. As we mentioned earlier, Kelowna is an expensive city that extends beyond, from housing costs, from groceries and gas to go out for dinner or drinks with friends. everything seems to cost a little bit more in Kelowna than it does in other parts of Canada. Number 10, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Of course, we would be remiss if we didn't mention that living in any city has its downsides, and Kelowna is no different. From high living costs and competition for jobs to a lack of nightlife and difficulty finding housing, there are certainly some things about Kelowna that might make you think twice about moving here. While living in Kelowna has some great benefits, it's important to weigh both the pros and cons before making any decisions about relocating here. This list has hopefully helped give you a better idea of what life is like in this beautiful Okanagan city. My name is Brandon, and if you're looking for help moving to Kelowna or the surrounding areas, I'm your real estate agent of choice. I offer various services to make your move as smooth as possible, so feel free to contact me if you have any questions or need assistance planning your next move. Give me a call, send me a text, email, or connect with me on your favorite social media platform. Don't be shy and say hi. If you want more information on what some other pros and cons of living in Kelowna are, watch this video next. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm Brandon Grass with eXp Realty, and I'll hopefully